Did I mention that we went to Walmart? Did I?
I don't think so.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I have a grocery haul. So I just got back from Walmart, got a lot of produce and meat and just a lot of the basics to just have a good week of meals. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started. So starting out with produce, we needed some more romaine lettuce. We use this all the time for sandwiches, tacos. I use it for different bowls. We just always have romaine on hand, and I just like to buy the 3 hearts like this. Then I also got some shredded lettuce. So this is something that we like to use just to mix it up a little. So we use this again for like tacos or bowls or sandwiches or burgers. 0 points, and it's just another good option. I got some carrots because I plan on making a stir fry this week. So these are 0 points, and I just prefer to get the matchsticks like this. I just think that they work best, and I like the crunch of them. And then the other thing I got for stir fry is broccoli florets. So I like to get the bag like this, and then I chop them up with like a pepper, onion, and the carrots, cook it in some soy sauce or teriyaki, and then I think I'm gonna do it with some ground turkey this week. But this is 0 points for us. We get points back for the veggies, and it's really filling. Sometimes I also like to add mushrooms, so I did get a thing of mushrooms as well, but I'll use this for a bunch of other things, like pizzas, or bowls, or just veggie mixes. So I've been buying fresh mushrooms every time I go to the store now, and I just incorporate them all week. They're really good. I usually get my bell peppers from Sam's Club, but we didn't go today, so I just grabbed them from Walmart. So I just got some red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. That'll be for veggie mix and different dinners. I've been grilling kebabs a lot lately because it's been nice and we've been able to grill. Red onions, also for veggie mix and just different dishes. Then I got asparagus as a side vegetable this week. So I like to always get some type of green veggie, whether it's like green beans or Brussels sprouts or asparagus. Oops. So I got some asparagus, and then usually I'll bake this in the oven. Sometimes I grill it, but it's just a good side to have with pasta or burgers, and we get points back for it. I got these Little Potato Company potatoes. This is the savory herb packet. So for a quarter of the container, which is 4 ounces, it's 80 calories, 2 grams of protein, and for us it's 2 points for that serving, but if you have potatoes as your 0 point food, it would be 0 points. I do like to use the packet that comes with it, so usually I just spray it with some olive oil spray, toss it in the packet of seasoning, and then I grill them up usually. Sometimes I air fry them though. Then we needed bananas, of course, so I like to use these in protein shakes, or now actually we've been using them in ice cream a lot more when we do different creamy recipes, so it's good to have them for that. Also baking, and then Adam brings them to work. I got some strawberries. I debate getting them every time, so if they look good and they're not too expensive, I've been grabbing them because I like to have them on my yogurt, but I'm pretty much the only one that eats them, and so I try to eat them quickly because they do go bad. We got some grapes. Adam has been obsessed with grapes lately, so I've just been buying them every time I go. Usually I get the green grapes, sometimes the red, but these have been really good, really crunchy, and it's a good filling side for 0 points when he brings his lunches. I got some lemons to make some freshly squeezed lemonade. That has become our favorite drink, and yeah, I just can't get enough of it, so I needed more of those. Then I got some Honeycrisp apples. These were massive, like massive. I can't even explain how big these are, but got some Honeycrisp apples. I still just have those every day after dinner. It's a good sweet snack, and then if I'm still hungry, I can have something after, but that's like my go-to quick dessert right after I finish eating, because the second I finish eating a meal, I want something sweet. Okay, so moving on to some meat. I got a lot so that we can make some good meals this week. So starting with the chicken, I got some ground chicken. I always get 2 packs. I'm probably gonna do chicken burgers with this, so it's not 0 points for us. It's actually 4 points for 4 ounces, and I usually make them how I normally make my turkey burgers, so with egg, panko, and seasoning. But usually I get 5 out of the pack instead of 4, like there's 4 servings, so I still track the burgers as usually 4 points. So yeah, I'm gonna use this to make chicken burgers. Then I got some chicken breasts, so I'm gonna cook this up on the stove, and then I'm just gonna make it into shredded taco chicken. So that all I do is I just cook it, like I said, on the stove. I cut it into pieces, then I throw it in my KitchenAid mixer and I shred it up, and then I just toss a packet of taco seasoning in it, and it's convenient. You can keep it in the fridge and reheat it. And then I also got some ground turkey. So this will probably be for 2 different meals. This is 0 points for us. It's 98% lean, and it is 120 calories for a quarter, 27 grams of protein. So super filling with the high protein, but I think I'm gonna do one as stir fry and then the other as meatballs or like a meat sauce with pasta. Then I got some imitation crab. So this is just something I buy pretty much every time I go to the store now because we use it for different bowls or pasta. We actually, just for dinner tonight, had a pasta with like mushrooms and onions and crab, and it was super good. It's just some like garlic and Parmesan. But for the serving, it is 80 calories, 6 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar. It's got 14 carbs, and it is 3 points for that serving. So there's 5 servings in this package. And like I said, I just use it for so many different recipes. I also got some center cut bacon. This is 2 points for 2 slices, 60 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, and 5 grams of protein. And I just always have center cut bacon on hand now, especially because it's only a point a piece, which really isn't that bad when you think about it, especially adding it into bowls or wraps or sandwiches. It adds so much flavor and it gets that craving for bacon out of the way. So anyway, this is 2 points, and I just like to prep it and have it in a container in the fridge. Then I got pastrami for Reuben bowls and Reuben wraps. This has just become a go-to meat that I buy when I go to the store now, and I just like to get the Hillshire Farm brand. It is 1 point for 2 ounces, 70 calories, 3 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein, so another good protein option. It's got such good flavor, and it really does work as like a corned beef substitute when it comes to different Reuben recipes or just on a sandwich. It's really good. Then I got this for Adam for his lunches. He prefers ham over turkey, so I got him some Black Forest ham. It's the ultra thin. For 2 ounces, it is 1 point, 60 calories, 2.5 grams of fat. It's got 9 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 1 carb. So this is something that he just puts on the Ezekiel bread with some mustard and lettuce, and that's his go-to lunch every day. I needed some grated Parmesan, so this is the Italian style. So this is like Parmesan and Romano cheese, I want to say. So 20 calories for 2 teaspoons, a point. It's got 1 gram of fat and 1 gram of protein. I think you can have up to a tablespoon for a point. And I just like to use this for different pasta dishes, vegetables. Sometimes when I'm baking up asparagus, I just sprinkle some of this on top. And it really adds a good amount of flavor for very low points. I also got some of this Parmesan because I haven't gotten it in a while. This is just some shredded Parm. And I don't usually use the full serving of 28 grams. That would be 4 points. It's 110 calories, 10 grams of protein, and 7 grams of fat. But usually, again, this is one that I just like sprinkle a little bit on top of like pasta or veggies. So it'd be a lower point serving. I also got the Great Value Reduced Fat Fiesta blend. So this is very similar to the Trader Joe's blend. It is 3 points for the serving, just like the Trader Joe's one. It's 90 calories for a third cup, 6 grams of fat. It's got 1 carb and 7 grams of protein. So a good low point option. This one melts pretty well, and then you can add it to so many dishes, pizzas, wraps, bowls, pasta, anything you add cheese to. I got some toasted coconut vanilla yogurt. I haven't found this flavor in a while. I've just been able to find the vanilla lately, so I was happy to see that. For these, it's 80 calories for 1 container. It's got 7 grams of sugar, 9 carbs, 12 grams of protein, and it's 2 points. And I think this is definitely my favorite flavor. I do like the plain vanilla, but I like to just top it with berries and granola or kashi cereal. And then I did grab just one of these because I really do like this flavor. I don't think they have the 4-pack of it, but this is the caramel apple pie. It's also 2 points for the container, 80 calories and 12 grams of protein, and it's just a really good flavor. It's got little apple chunks in it, and I really enjoy that. Got some cashew milk. So we've been going through this, making different creamy recipes, but also in iced coffee and protein shakes. I like to get the unsweetened one. It is 25 calories for a cup, 1 point, 2 grams of fat, and this is just a really good dairy-free, gluten-free option that we use all the time. I needed some eggs. I've just been making a lot of breakfast with eggs lately, different bowls and wraps, so we always need more of those. And then we also needed more Ezekiel, which we get sesame every time, and the Ezekiel is 1 point for 1 slice and 3 points for 2 slices. 1 slice is 80 calories, 1 gram of fat. It's got 15 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. So that is Adam's favorite to have his sandwiches on, and I really like it for avocado toast and breakfast sandwiches. Then moving on to some frozen things, I got some mixed vegetables for fried rice, and then also this riced veggie cauliflower and sweet potato blend. So I can link my recipe for the fried rice, but same recipe I always make. It's just such a good filling option. It makes 2 containers of leftovers, and it's just one of our favorite meals. So the riced veggies, this whole bag is 3 points, but the serving for a third of it is 50 calories, 2 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, and 11 carbs. And it just works so well when you add just a little bit of rice to it, just regular jasmine rice. And then I can do so many different recipes with that, but it bulks it up and gives it a little bit more to it. These are one of Adam's favorite breakfasts or just like meals after the gym. They are the Kodiak Power Flapjacks. They have 190 calories, so it comes with 4 packs in there, and each pack has 3 pancakes. So for the 3 pancakes, it's 190 calories, 2 grams of fat, 30 carbs, 6 grams of sugar, and 14 grams of protein, and it's 5 points for that pack. These are really good. He'll mix up some like powdered peanut butter nuts and more and spread it on there, or just regular nuts and more, and he likes to add bananas, just different things like that. These are good with berries, so lots of options, and 5 points isn't bad. Another breakfast he likes, but he actually takes it to work and has it more like around lunchtime, but these are the breakfast sandwiches, the Jimmy Dean's Delights. This time I got the honey wheat English muffin with Canadian bacon, egg white, and cheese. So usually he gets the turkey sausage, but we actually found that these are less points. These are 7 points for one, 230 calories, 5 grams of fat, 32 carbs, 2 grams of fiber. It's got 3 grams of sugar and 14 grams of protein. And yeah, these are just really convenient to pack with his lunches. It has a little more substance to it than just like snacks and stuff, and he likes to load them up with hot sauce. We really like the Green Giant Rice Veggie Blend. That is the broccoli cheddar one. So we tried this in a snack video a while ago, and we've just been consistently buying it since. So the whole bag is 7 points. It's 310 calories for the whole thing, 10 grams of fat. It's got 2 grams of sugar, 7 grams of fiber, and 16 grams of protein. So this is something that I would just eat on my own even, but sometimes we also split it and just have it as a side. And it's made with chickpea pasta rice. So it has a little bit of a chickpea flavor, but nothing too crazy. I just like the sauce that it's in and the broccoli flavor. So this is one of our favorite freezer things to grab. Okay, next up I got some taco seasoning. We go through taco seasoning so quickly because I always make like a bulk batch of shredded chicken or ground turkey or chicken with it. So I got some mild Taco Bell seasoning and then just the original. They didn't have any low sodium, so that's just what I got today. I needed more olive oil. We just finished ours, so I just got this Bertolli organic olive oil. For 1 tablespoon, it's 5 points. I don't usually use that much, but if I do count the points in the recipes. So I don't use olive oil all the time. I like to use the olive oil spray, but when I do use it, I do track it. Adam needed more Taco Bell hot sauce, so I like the mild, he likes the hot, so that's what I got him. It's 0 calories, 0 points. And then I also got this buffalo sauce. This is the one I like to get when I make him any type of buffalo dip because it is 0 points for the serving of a tablespoon. It's got 0 calories, and it's just a good flavorful option. I've been drinking more Mios just in my water. Ever since I started on the Olipop, I've been craving more like flavored drinks, and I've been drinking my EAAs more, but I just wanted to get some more of these. So I found Huckleberry, and this one is like specifically Focus. So I didn't check if it has caffeine, but it might. But then I also got the Blue Raspberry Electrolyte Mio. I really like this one, and it's not Mio, it's actually a Great Value brand, but I like this one a lot. I've already had it, and I've almost finished the whole thing. So it just helps me drink a little bit more water throughout the day with some flavor. And then speaking of Olipop, I had to grab more Olipops. So the root beer is my favorite. Is it your favorite so far?
Yes.
So far it's mine and Adam's favorite flavor. We've tried almost all of them. We really like all of them, but definitely root beer is the best. I needed more Bolthouse Ranch, so I go through this one the fastest. I have a couple other flavors in the fridge, but this one I just consistently am buying because I just use it almost daily. 2 tablespoons has 50 calories, it's 2 points, 3.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein, and it's just a yogurt-based dressing. That's just a lower calorie option, especially compared to ranch. I got some Geeks. I finished it a while back and never got another one, but I did like having it as an option with like pasta or to cook eggs in and stuff. So it is 2 points for a teaspoon, it said when I scanned it. It's 130 calories for 1 tablespoon. Again, this is something that if I'm gonna incorporate in a recipe, I usually just do the points based on that. For canned things, I got some corn, so just whole kernel corn. I got one that was golden white corn. I thought we would try that, something different. I got pinto beans, so these are no salt added. I'm probably gonna make another batch of that bean salad, but I also use pinto beans all the time for different Mexican dishes. I got some no salt added black beans, again for the bean salad, and then for different dinners that we make. I got some French style green beans. So these I like to cook with some mushrooms and onions and Parmesan cheese. One of our favorite side dishes. That's pretty much the only way I ever use those. And then I just got some canned mushrooms. So that's if I don't have fresh mushrooms on hand or if I'm feeling these instead. It's just a good 0 point option to add to meals. This has become my new go-to queso. So it has pretty much replaced the Trader Joe's queso. This is the Pace Nacho Jalapeno. They do have a few other flavors, but they are higher in points. So I was looking at like the Queso Blanco, and then they had another one that was like, I don't remember what it was called, but This one is my favorite, the nacho jalapeno. It almost tastes like concession stand nacho cheese a little bit, like that it is perfect with pretzels, but I like to use it in bowls or on wraps. It's 1 point for 2 tablespoons, 35 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and it has 3 carbs. So that's just something I keep on hand for different meals. It's a good replacement for the Trader Joe's queso. Then I got some Banza spaghetti. I honestly don't know if we've ever gotten the Banza spaghetti because usually we get the Barilla Protein Plus, but I just wanted to try this time. So I like to get Banza because it has double the protein, it's got 3 times the fiber, and it's lower in carbs. So we can have a big serving, and it's only like 8 points if we split the box. But the serving for a quarter of the box is 4 points, 190 calories, 3 grams of fat. It's got 35 grams of carbs and 11 grams of protein. And we just really enjoy Banza in general, so I'm excited to try the spaghetti. We recently tried these for the first time. I might have mentioned them in my last grocery haul. That might have been when I talked about them, but these are so good. We really enjoyed them. They worked really well with some crab and a bunch of veggies and just soy sauce and teriyaki sauce. So for the serving of a quarter of the pouch, well, it actually comes with 2 pouches in there. So for a half of one of the pouches, it is 150 calories. It's 4 points. It's got 32 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. So I want to say I just made it normal how I make like my sesame noodles, and I used both the packs, and then it made 4 servings for us. We are out of jasmine rice completely, which is crazy because we got that huge bag from Sam's Club and went through it really quickly, but we got just the Great Value brand of jasmine rice. This is what I like to prep for the week and just have it in containers in the fridge. The serving for a quarter cup, which is what I usually have, is, and that's a quarter cup dry. Usually yields 3/4 cup cooked, but that serving is 180 calories, it's 5 points, 35 carbs, and 3 grams of protein. And I just prefer jasmine rice for the flavor. It has a really good flavor. We tried these Crunchmaster avocado toasts in a recent video and we really liked them, so I had to get another pack. We just always need different crackers and stuff for dips. So the serving for 12 crackers, 130 calories, 2.5 grams of fat. It has 2 grams of protein and 24 grams of carbs. And we just like the flavor of them, and they went well with a lot of different things. And for that serving, it is 4 points. Then I needed more of these skinny dipped baking bits. So these are just semi-sweet chocolate. They're these little chunks, and I usually chop them up smaller and use them for apple nachos. Sometimes I also use them for baking if I do like a banana bread or something. But the serving for a tablespoon is 4 points. It's 70 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. So these are just something I really enjoy. I like the flavor of them. I don't think they have any type of like weird taste or anything. And then the last thing I got, these Fiber One chocolate chip cookies, another thing that we tried in a snack video and we've really been enjoying. So for one cookie, it is 5 points, but they're decent size. It's 130 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 22 carbs, and 9 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of fiber. So just a good dessert option. I like to just have these, and sometimes we'll even just like split it right after dinner and each have half of one. But anyway, that wraps up everything that we got today from Walmart. Again, a lot of basics, a lot of stuff we just needed to kind of restock on. But I'm gonna have a good week of meals to make and I'm excited. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time.
Bye.